Greetings gamers, my name is Johnny Retro and welcome back to another episode of Retro Raider. Let me start by saying this, guys, and I'm being 100% honest. Since the past Monday, July 19th, which was the 20th anniversary of Final Fantasy X, I just became obsessed again with this game. I have always loved Final Fantasy X, even though it is not my favorite in the series. But I don't know, when I was edit my previous video, I did a 20th anniversary celebration video. I will leave the link down below if you guys haven't watched it yet. So yeah, when I was edit my video and watching gameplay footage and stuff like that, I don't know, that spark just ignited the flame once again. So I went and bought the HD remasters, which I still haven't played them yet. These of course came with Final Fantasy X and X-2, which I'm very critical with X-2, as you guys know, but I just had the urge, and I said to myself, I need to play this game. I need to play Final Fantasy X again. And even though the original games, both games, aged very well, I just said, well, this is going to be a nice opportunity for me to finally play the remasters. Anyhow, why am I making this video? Yesterday, I got this video suggested on my YouTube feed, right? And it is called Final Fantasy X Anniversary 4K. And there were these rumors, and I shared them on my Facebook page, that we were going to get probably, again, just rumors, a Final Fantasy X Part 3. And Square also teased that they were going to do something to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the game. So I was very hyped, and I didn't notice, because I thought that this was really it. I thought that this was going to be a full remake of the original game or something like that. Turns out that it was not the case. Square did release a vinyl. I believe it is a four vinyl compilation, yeah, of Final Fantasy X, which is great, but of course that it is not a game. But then I realized that this video is by a YouTuber called Toby Saunders. So this is fan-made, and I just wanted to make this reaction for you guys, even though it is not technically a reaction because I already watched this trailer about 3 or 4 times now, but I just wanted to share this with you guys because I think that this is phenomenal. So what this is kind of a reimagination, if you will, of Final Fantasy X. It is fan-made, and let me tell you, it is beautiful. So let's just do this. Let's watch the trailer, and let me give you my final thoughts at the end of the video. But I think that you guys are really going to enjoy this one. So let's do it. It is so well done, and it is very subtle in some aspects. But yeah, I wish that this was really it. A full remake of the game. Which is not going to happen, but I mean, we can't complain. We already have this one. Look at this. Look at Besaid. Zanarkand. Auron. My favorite character of the game. It is so nostalgic. I mean, nostalgia truly is a very powerful thing. And I know that it is weird if you haven't played Final Fantasy X, watching this. I know that it is probably weird. But if you played it, if you like Final Fantasy X, this is just beautiful. Get those animations. Again, this is fan-made. Yojimbo, one of the coolest Aeons in the game. And again, it is very subtle. Because even though it looks like, it's very slow paced and nothing has happened. Again, if you play the game, if you know the story, if you know the world of Spira, there's a lot going on here in this trailer. It is not that it summarizes the story, nothing like that, but it just sets the tone. And it really captured the essence of what this world and the vibe of Final Fantasy X is. And of course, what could be if we ever had a remake. So it's like a dream for Titus.
Are you all right? I was dreaming. You called me. And I woke up.
This image alone, it's so freaking beautiful. It's beautiful. Now, here's the deal. Of course that I'm making this video because I am a total fanboy of Final Fantasy X, and I'm not afraid to admit it. And I'm not gonna lie, I did share a tear the first time that I watched the trailer, just because, again, like it or not, Final Fantasy X, I said this on my previous video, it's one of those Final Fantasy games that kind of draws that line. Either you really love Final Fantasy X or it's just not your thing. But for me, and for a lot of people, especially the kids that grew up with the PlayStation 2, this game was really special back in the day, and it was revolutionary. So of course, in my case, and probably in a lot of you, nostalgia plays a big part here. Again, nostalgia is a very powerful thing, and I'm sure that this guy, Toby Saunders, is also a huge Final Fantasy X fan. Now, here's the deal. His channel only has one video, which is this one, right? But I want to read this to you guys. So this is what we have on his video description. I started learning Unreal Engine in August 2020. This video is my first big project. It took loads of work and it was great fun. I used MetaHuman for the close-up shots of Titus. The footage is all rendered from Unreal using 16-bit images sequences, which I edit in After Effects Premiere Pro. His channel is a little bit over 1,000 subscribers, and this video is on its way to 70,000. Let me tell you this, Toby, I don't know if you are going to watch this video or not, but dude, please keep working on this project or keep making YouTube videos, because it's awesome, it's amazing, and really thank you so much for this. Yeah, this anniversary fan-made trailer is really well done. I love the theme. Again, it's very subtle, and even the pick, even the choice of the soundtrack, because he could have went with To Xanarkhan, which would be a more obvious choice. Instead he went with End of the Fayth. And this particular version is from the X5 music group, and it is from a live performance. So again, it just blends really well with his concept for this video. So yeah, I think that this was a really beautiful tribute to celebrate the 20th anniversary of this beautiful game, and I just wanted to share this with you guys. And here's the deal. Are we ever going back to Spira again, to the world of Final Fantasy X? To be honest, guys, I really don't think so. And that is okay. Even though there are rumors for, part 3 of the game. I believe the rumor says that they already have a script, but we did have a book of this universe, and let's not forget, we have 2 games, 10 and 10-2, right? And it was the first Final Fantasy game to have, a part 2 within the main game. Then of course we have a lot of extras that are included with this HD remasters, which were already on the original Japanese release and the PAL version. We have it on the Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, so you can play it on the go. We also have the PC version. So we can't complain, because we already have plenty. We have plenty of Final Fantasy X content to play, to enjoy, to explore. So I don't think so. I really don't think that we are going to get a part 3. a remake, a full remake, would I buy it? Of course, day one. I would pre-buy it, but I don't think it is going to happen. Again, we already have these remasters, and we're talking about a PlayStation 2 game. And the original game, again, didn't age that bad. The game still looks good. It's still playable. But you know, Final Fantasy Online is strong. Final Fantasy 16, it's on the way. Let's not forget about the remake of Final Fantasy 7, which is still going to last a couple of games, I believe. So I don't think that it would be a good move for Square, to be honest. Maybe it would be, you know, a more interesting move if they would remake, like a full remake of Final Fantasy 6, for example, on a you know, Trials of Mana fashion, if you will. But Spira, I don't know what the future holds. Maybe in 10 years from now, right? 10 years from now, 2031, I'll be 43. Probably we are going to be in the middle of the PlayStation 6 cycle. I don't know. Maybe then we might get a remake. Who knows? But so far, this is what we have. We really can't complain. And yeah, this was just an opportunity for me to share, you know, to make this video, you know, sharing my passion for this beautiful game and to show you the amazing work of Toby Saunders with this beautiful and amazing fan-made trailer. So guys, the trailer and the link of his channel will be on the description below. Once again, Toby, congratulations and thank you so much for this. And guys, please share your thoughts down below. Are you a Final Fantasy X fan? Would you like to see a remake? If you're a fan, I know that you would, but do you think that it will make sense? Thank you so much for watching. If you have the extra time, guys, feel free to follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And as always, take care of yourselves, take care of the gaming community, and game a lot.